What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. We're back with another night relationship advice. Before we do this, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. Got a goal, 400 subs by the end of February. A big goal, some size with my eyes on the prize, and I cannot get there without your help. Today, I'm only doing 2 stories, no dating advice, because these are kinda long. I want to keep you all day. So let's get right into them. Start with the female. I, 27-year-old female, am in love with my husband's 28-year-old male. That's his best friend. My husband and I have been together for almost 10 years, have been married for over a year. No children. Our relationship has always been rocky, with a decent amount of not actual splits, but small breakups. I would consider our relationship to be a bit toxic, but I love him and always figure that since we never truly ended anything and would always find a way back to each other, that it was meant to be. About 5 years ago, my husband met a guy at work. We will call him F, who he became very close friends with quickly. He was a very nice guy, and I thought he was interesting from the first time I met him. Years went by, and we got close with him and his girlfriend at the time, now wife. I would always have a good time together. The 4 of us, I'd always enjoy their company, and I felt myself specifically appreciating his company. On a friend level, my husband and his friend were very close, but it honestly seemed like my husband didn't treat F really well at all. I didn't like the way my husband would talk to him sometimes, and if I mentioned anything about it, I would get reprimanded for it, and I would be accused of taking sides. F isn't by any means perfect, but I could just tell that he deserved to be treated better by my husband. Well, a little after my husband and I got married, I guess F and his wife approached my husband about possibly switching partners for a night. I was not included in this conversation, but my husband and I discussed it privately. I've always been a little jealous when it comes to my husband, but for whatever reason in this situation, I was not. I believe it had something to do with a genuine interest in F, so we ended up switching, and right off the bat, it is completely different with F. I mean, I would call us friends before all of this, and yeah, I was attracted to him a little, but we just connected right away. Never felt so comfortable with someone in my life. Within the semi-open relationship, we were able to talk freely to each other. I consider myself to be an emotional gal, so I kind of need a little bit of emotion, or the sexual stuff just doesn't come natural for me. I started to get to know him a little better outside of the situation, and it actually blew my mind how much we had in common and how easy it was to talk to him. As time went on, I could tell my husband was starting to become more toxic because of the situation. And that was very frustrating to me, because instead of just openly saying he wanted to end the situation, he would just take it out on me. It led to some resentment on my end. Well, we ended up shutting it down. My husband doesn't really consider F a friend anymore. But I couldn't help but still think about F nonstop. Then one day he reached out and admitted to me he had feelings beyond the situation we were in, and that he knew that was wrong, but he couldn't help how I made him feel. And I didn't feel ashamed to tell him I felt the same way. We agreed that we needed to focus on our own relationships, but I cannot get past the fact that my feelings for him are so strong and that he feels the same way. I have no idea what to do, because my husband is a great guy, but it's never been how I think it should be with him. The feelings, I mean. I also don't think it's fair to him that I feel this way and have been treating him differently because of it. Any advice would be really helpful. I've tried to forget about this and move on, but I can't do it. I'm not sure I want to. I know this is a horrible situation and I hate it for everyone, but should I set aside the happiness to appease everyone else in my life? Well, this is why I always say, don't do open relationships. Don't swap partners. You might be opening a door you cannot close. And in this instance, that has happened, okay? These two people slept together, all right? Sure, there was a little bit of feeling there before that. But now that you guys have hooked up, it's out in the open. It's roaring, it's raging, all right? What I think this is, I don't know if you're actually feeling this guy F like that, or if you were just really over your husband. Y'all been together 10 years, it's a long time, but you only been married for a year. And, me, I say don't get married in this day and age, but you guys decided to anyway. And now it seems like things are getting worse. But I think you should just maybe leave your husband. It doesn't sound like your guys' relationship is that good. I know it's been a long time and you guys have put a lot of effort, a lot of work into this relationship, but if you ask me, it just seems like it's time to let it go. You guys don't seem like you're compatible anymore. You're at the point where you're sleeping with other people. Is this really even a real relationship anymore? You're in love with another dude. You guys aren't getting along. I think you guys should leave. I think you guys should split up. It doesn't seem like you really care for him that much. It doesn't seem like you guys are that compatible. You guys have broken up a ton of times, and I don't know. At this point in your relationship, you guys are married now. You should be at that point where everything is finally good. You guys are finally, at a happy place where you guys feel comfortable and trust each other and are ready to be together for life. But now you guys are sleeping with other people and falling in love with other people. So that's my advice to you. I think y'all should split up, or at least separate for a while and see if this is something you really want to do. Because it's not fair to him. It's not fair to him at all. And it's worse because it's an emotional thing. It's not like you're like, ooh, I just like banging this dude because, it's something new and exciting. No, you're like, I'm in love with this man, and that just sucks. So, yeah, I think you should leave, all right? Next story. Male story. 26-year-old male found out my ex-girlfriend, 27-year-old female, is getting married, and my reaction to it made my girlfriend, 24, female, upset, and she's pulling away from me. 26-year-old male, have been with my girlfriend for 2 years. Everything is perfect. I was planning on proposing on New Year's. I started dating my girlfriend 2 years after breaking up with my ex. My ex is a terrible person. We had our daughter, 5 years old, together, and after a couple of months of consistent cheating, she left me and abandoned our daughter. I have full custody of my daughter. She's absolutely head over heels for my girlfriend. They love each other very much. My daughter even calls her mommy. The problem came 2 weeks ago when I found out my ex is getting married. It's been getting to me. I've been a little more standoffish than usual since hearing the news because I'm trying to process it. I'm angry hearing about that my ex is getting married. I tried explaining to my girlfriend that I'm upset because my ex refuses to see or take care of our daughter, but she is out having a good old life. She asked if I was jealous if she was marrying someone else, and I explained to her that I'm a little jealous because I tried my best to make the relationship work during that time. My Lord. I wanted her to want marriage with me during that time, not now. I told her if she came back, became the perfect mother, and begged me to take her back, crawling on her hands and knees, I wouldn't even look her way. My girlfriend is my dream girl, and I want to make this work with her more than anything. But she's starting to pull away from me. She's usually bubbly and outgoing. Last week, she barely said anything to me, and 3 days ago, she started sleeping on the couch. I tried to have a conversation with her, but she wanted to be left alone. Instead of nagging her by trying to convince her that I don't want my ex at all, I tried to give her some space, and it seems like it's backfiring. I don't know what to do at this point. Before this, my girlfriend was completely secure in our relationship, but now she's questioning everything. Oh boy. Well, bro, you effed up. You messed up. You made this girl feel a type of way that's gonna be really hard to undo. Bro, you shouldn't have had a reaction at all. You guys have been broken up for 4 years because you said you guys started dating. You said you've been dating your current girlfriend. You started dating her 2 years after you and your ex broke up. So that's 4 years ago. And you guys have already been together for 2 years. So that's 4 years. I mean, I know y'all got a daughter together. I know she broke your heart and cheated on you and all that. Bro, 4 years? It's time to move on. You should not be affected by that. You got your whole life set, bro. She's been out of your daughter's life way longer than she's been in it. So I don't understand why you even care. Like, what do you even care for? You shouldn't have had a reaction at all. If this girl that you're with is your dream girl and she's perfect and nope, you shouldn't care. And bro, you messed up when you said you were a little jealous. You messed up. You do not tell your girlfriend you're jealous that your ex-girlfriend is getting married to someone that's not you. Bro, you screwed up big time. You really did. And I think you gotta see why she's mad. Bro, if the situation was reversed and your girl's ex-boyfriend, who she has a baby with, that you're all in love with, and she's upset because he's marrying some other girl and she's sad because you didn't give her, she's about to, all right, I'm sorry. She's sad because some other chick's about to get the life she wanted with that guy. Bro, that would not make you feel good. You would feel like a second choice. You would feel like, oh, you're only with me because the one you really want, you can't have. That's how you made her feel. So, you done effed up, big guy. My advice to you, it's tough. I mean, you're gonna have to do a lot of ass kissing. You're gonna have to be the one crawling on your knees begging for your girl's love back, bro, because she's probably reevaluating. She's reevaluating everything because she feels like the last 2 years she's meant nothing now. All right, and I think anybody would feel that way, and I think she has a right to feel that way, bro. So my advice to you is start kissing some ass. All right, don't overdo it, but you really need to assure her that she's what you want. You need to stop acting weird. You need to get over this crap. All right, but don't be shocked if she doesn't want to be with you anymore. And if she doesn't, for the future, now you know what you don't say to a girl. Now you know how not to react in certain situations. I think what you really need to do though, bro, possibly get yourself into some therapy to really get over your ex, because it sounds like you're not over this woman. And after 4 years, man, that's really unhealthy. And you're kind of young, so, you're only 26. Y'all got a 5-year-old, so you had her when you were 21. So I'm guessing y'all were maybe together since maybe y'all were 17, 18. That was a young, adolescent relationship, dude. You're entering your real adulthood now, and you're in an adult relationship now. It's time to let this go, my guy. All I'm gonna say is do not be shocked if she leaves you. All right, guys. I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Fun as usual. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. It's also social media is right there for you. I'll be back on Monday with a burning question. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my posts, say now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm.